Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a general career and work reading for Cancer from the 23rd of July to the 6th of August 2018. I put the decks I'm using down in the description box, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if these messages resonate with you. Leave a comment as well, I'd love to read them. I'm using the Angels of Abundance cards just to do a general energy reading, and then I will do the general tarot reading after that. So the first one is Quiet Retreat. It is time for you to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you have more clarity about what to do next. So time to retreat needed for you. And the second one is Successful Funding, which says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning your idea into reality. Crowdfunding and partnerships and other investments are available for you. So a good idea that you have and that you need to bring out to the world. And it's also a time for you to retreat and get some clarity in any situation that you are having. So I'm using the Bright Idea deck to do the general read, and I've shuffled this deck, so I'm just going to cut it and read with it. Okay. Okay, so the general energies for this reading is controlling and intervention. So there might be a lot of disputes and things going on around you, maybe within your money, your work situation, and you either are the one that needs to intervene and bring a halt to any kind of problems that are going on, or you might need somebody to come in and intervene for you. So something going on where people are not getting along, or you're not getting along with people, and somebody needs to come in and put a stop to that kind of situation, a need for somebody higher up to bring in some sort of control factor into that so that it doesn't get out of hand, whatever the situation might be. And also the first card is a controlling restraint. So you might be that person, authority figure, that needs to come in and control or restrain people. And these people are your colleagues or people that you're working with are getting a bit unruly, and you need to draw some boundaries there and put a halt to whatever is going on. So maybe things are getting a little bit out of hand. People are not happy about things. You need to show them who's boss, and you need to be a person who takes control of the situation, and show them how to do it in a firm but gentle way. But you need to be the one that shows them where to stop, and you need to show them that there are boundaries. And you also need to, in order to bring that into play, you need to look at things from a very different point of view, have a different perspective of it. Don't have any ideas and thoughts that are old-fashioned. You've got to see things from their perspectives. Look at all the things that everybody's saying and weigh it up. And don't have any doubts and fears about your leadership. If you do that, then they will just overwhelm you. So you have to take on a role as a leader, and that is the key. That is the solution to the problem. Taking control of the situation and looking at it from all points of view and coming up with a solution so that people are aware that you are a person of authority and that you can sort the situation out. And look to see if there's anything hidden from you, any hidden information. So go around, do some research, find out exactly what is going on. So you need to look at it, take the blinkers off, take the narrow-mindedness out of the situation and look at it from a very logical point of view, and make sure that you're looking at it from all angles before you make any kind of decision. But a need for leadership coming in over there. So in the past year, you have had to make a lot of choices and been very, very logical choices. You've been taking it one step at a time, trying to manage your time very effectively, looking at it, playing a very strategic game within your work, and you've needed to do that in order for you to move. And the movement has been quite slow. Like this pawn only moves one step at a time. You've had to take things one step at a time, and all the while looking at what is going on around you and who is doing what around you. So you've been playing a very strategic game, or doing things very strategically. And you've also been weighing in the last 3 months or so, you've been weighing whether or not you have enough, whether you've reached your financial goals that you've set for yourself. Are you giving too much? Are you taking too much? So you've been weighing up your options and looking at the situation from a very logical point of view to see whether or not you are reaching whatever goals that you've set out for yourself. So doing an assessment there of your life, trying to reach that financial independence that you want so much. You've also been looking for motivation in your life so that you can move forward. So trying to find the things that made you happy, or you're going back in your life to the point where you had a lot of motivation. You're looking at that and you're saying, was it this that made me happy? Was it that made me happy? Did this bring satisfaction? So you're reviewing the situation that you are in, and you're trying to compare it with the point when you had the most motivation. So really going back and reviewing your life and trying to find your motivation, your joy. You're trying to find your joy again. So going into the future, you're working very hard at your job, trying to produce a lot of things at the same time, trying to bring in modern and new ways of doing things, deviating from the old. So you're implementing new changes, and maybe that's why people are a bit upset with you, because maybe they are not getting to grips with the fact that you're trying to revolutionize the job that you're in, and they don't realize that, and they're all up in arms about it. But you're definitely trying to revolutionize things and bring in new thoughts, new ideas, modernize it, and move away from the old traditional beliefs that were in place. You're trying to change things, make things more effective. You're trying to bring in probably better working conditions for people, and you really are changing the environment that you are in, implementing a whole bunch of new strategies. And you're working very, very hard. You're an expert at what you do. You're very, very good at it. Very hands-on person. You're not somebody who sits behind closed office doors and expects the world to change like that. You are a person who gets in there, gets your fingers dirty, and applies all your skills and knowledge into situations, so that you can make things change. You're very scientific in how you manage things, and you work well by yourself, and you're able to bring about change. So going on around you, people are seeing you as somebody who is bringing a lot of change to the environment. You're getting rid of the old and bringing in this new, and maybe that is the reason why they are really unhappy about it. So you are somebody who's like a new broom sweeping things clean, and you're doing it with a time limit over there. So you're doing it to a deadline, and maybe this is the reason why they are unhappy. But this change is necessary. It is something that is going to raise the standards of the work that you're in, and it is the key, the solution to whatever problems you're experiencing. So you're in there now trying to make changes that will be beneficial for you, for the company, for everybody else that works. And maybe people don't see that right now. You're relying a lot on your intuition. You are going a lot by gut, by your education, by all the things that you have learnt in your past, and you're applying it to your work, and you're using a lot of that intuition to help you move forward. And you are willing to take responsibility. So you're the one that is responsible with this. You're taking all the burdens of the responsibility, and people are judging you, and they're asking you whether you're being fair or not, or you are going to be the one that is going to be answerable for whatever actions that is taken. And I think you are big enough to step up to the plate, and you're big enough to do that. So you have got the authority and the ability to do this, to take in this leadership position. And it's going to be something that is going to bring you into a new phase, a brand new phase of your life. Will give you the authority it might be something you've never done before, but you are going to be able to generate a lot of money with this new responsibility that you take on, and a new opportunity presenting itself because people see how well you performed within this task. They will open the doors. So a new door opening, a new cycle opening in your life, and a new opportunity that will bring you to great heights. You're willing to go all out to do it, and you're reaching for this goal. So it's going to bring you a lot of new opportunities. This ability to take leadership and control and show the stuff you're made up of is going to open the door to a new cycle and bring you new opportunities. So don't be scared to take responsibility, and don't be scared to make these changes. And maybe people are a bit unhappy about them, but if you just handle it really with kid gloves and show them that you are a leader, that you can sort things out, that whatever you're doing is going to bring productive changes to them, then I don't think there should be a problem with that. They will eventually come around and see it from your point of view. So I'm just going to draw 3 cards from the Fairy Tarot, and this is just for advice. So the first card is the 5 of Autumn, which says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So this shows that you need to ask people for help and advice. If you're having a bit of problems, getting control of the situation, ask for some help from people. And, it's not time to jump into things. So because they say it's poor timing for a career change right now. So whatever you're doing, make sure that you're doing it well and specialize in that particular area that you're doing. And, just keep an eye out on your money. Make sure that you're not overspending. Not more going out than in is not a good thing. So keep a tight rein of your finances. And the second one is the 10 of Autumn, which says take steps to ensure financial security of your children and loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honored family traditions. So this is usually the 10 of Pentacles. Make sure that you have aside a pension or something to a little nest egg, so that if anything happens, you are secure and you know that you don't have to worry about financial issues, even if it means putting aside a few a few dollars or a few pounds per month. It's a really good thing, and it will make sure that you have peace of mind as well. And the last card is the World, a brilliant success, freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So an end of a cycle for you. There's a lot of work over there, and with the World card, which is ruled by Saturn, it's also a work card. So an end of a cycle within your work that is coming to a close, and you will start a new cycle, especially with this card of the Fool. So a new freedom coming in for you, and the end of an old cycle, beginning of a new cycle within your work. This leadership that you display over here and making good decisions is going to take you into places where you will have new opportunities and you will start something new. So what you are displaying now in your leadership potential and the ability to take responsibilities is going to be the thing that opens the door for you to enter this new cycle that you're going to go through. And so watch your money, make sure that you're not overspending, show people that you have the leadership skills, and to bring about these new changes, these new ideas, these new revolutions into your workplace, and you will move into a new cycle that will produce a lot of abundance, a lot of opportunities, and will bring you a lot of recognition. So I'm going to just draw one card from this money card deck, and it just gives you a little bit of financial advice. So I'll just draw this first card here. And it says, you must always take the long view of your financial future. You don't want the setbacks you may have today and next year to prevent you from achieving financial freedom. In order for you to create what is in your power to create, you must believe that you can and you will. So you have to look forward to the future. You must, whatever decisions you make, you look to make it for the long term and not for the short term. And it is important to accept the fact that your own money situation will have its ups and downs. No matter how carefully you plan, even if you do every financial thing right, money, like every other thing in the world, isn't always going to behave in the ways that you can predict. So trying to have long-term goals as far as management goes, money management goes, always save for the future and always do things with a future intention, and believe that whatever is going to come of it will produce happiness and success for you. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Goodbye.